Hey everyone, time for another 5-Minute Friday. Thanks for joining me. Right now, almost everyone believes the same thing about AI and jobs, that it comes for the entry-level work first. The interns, the coordinators, the junior analysts, the people who just graduated and are wondering if anyone's going to hire them at all. I mean, the logic sounds airtight because if a machine can do the starter work, why pay a person to do it? But a study just came out at the end of June that says that's not what happens. Ramp and Revelio Labs did something most AI and jobs reports never bother to do. They didn't run a survey, they didn't guess. They looked at what companies actually spend on AI and what actually happened to the headcount afterwards. More than 21,000 US companies using real spending data on one side and real workforce data on the other. Here's what they found. Most companies spending the most on AI didn't shrink their teams. They grew them. Total headcount went up about 10% in the 2 years after they adopted AI. And entry levels rose. The exact jobs everyone says are doomed, they went up 12%. It wasn't only engineers either. The hiring showed an increase in sales, marketing, finance, admin, and customer service. It was across the board. The most useful finding is the gap between the two groups. The growth didn't come from using AI versus not using AI. It came from how seriously a company used it. The heavy adopters, the ones who actually committed and built these tools into the work, they grew their entry level ranks. Those that just dabbled around with AI, the ones who never, really dove in deep, they bought a few licenses and never really did much with them, they went the other direction. Their share of entry level workers dropped. That lines up with something I've been saying for years. Automation and AI done right don't replace your people. They elevate them. When you give a good team better tools and build those tools into how the work actually gets done, the team can take on more. More capacity means more work. More work means more hiring, including the junior people who learn the ropes and turn into your next round of leaders. Now, the caveat, because I'm not going to oversell this. This is correlation, not proof that AI causes the hiring. The companies going hardest on AI were already bigger and growing faster before they spent a single dollar on it. And it's early too. The authors say that in this study very plainly. But it does one important thing. It breaks the automated assumption that adopting AI means cutting the bottom out of your hiring ladder, right? The companies actually doing the work, the serious ones, are hiring more entry level people, not fewer. They're betting on people and tools together, not in one situation where one is replacing the other. So here's the takeaway that I would give you. If you run an HR or recruiting team, or you're running the internal ops of a law firm, if you've frozen your junior hiring because you're worried AI made those roles pointless, take a hard look at what the real adopters are doing. They're still hiring at the entry level and they're still growing. The tools were never the story. They never are. It's what your people can do with them is what is the story. If your team is working through where AI actually fits and where it doesn't, that's exactly the kind of thing I help companies sort out. There's a link in the description. You can head over there or you can book at my booking link, which I'll post as well, to grab a time on my calendar because I would love to talk through this with you. So take a look at the ops map quick audit that I'll post below. Book a time to talk with me. I would love to have that conversation. And remember, technology doesn't replace you, it elevates you. So don't let all of the noise surrounding AI and replacing all your people, don't let that get you down, because the reality is the companies that are growing the fastest are adopting AI to make their people better, and they are hiring more of the entry level folks. Well, that's 5 Minute Friday for today. Keep automating, and I'll see you next week.